Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Next up, both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Lots of aggression from both sides. All right. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. KO! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Oxford taps the dome. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Frozen. What's next? Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Big low reaching heavy. Vertical rolling attack. Get out of here. Here's the Psycho Crusher. Going on the offensive? The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. Snacks him with the back stick. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Looking for a chance. Connects with the throw. Both sides getting ready. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Player 2 can't, putting the cherry on top. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Flatline over. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Goes for the throw. They block the overhead and looking for more pressure with that detonation. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Throws them to negate the block. Taking stock. Long low attack hits. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Back this combo hit. We got the hit in there. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Scrapping it out, up beast mode activated, and now they're ready to party. Follow up. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? Both fighters planning something? Player 2 needs to use the front of the corner here. The throw missed. Gets the jump in. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Doesn't miss a beat and whiffs. They're wide open. Closes with the throw. Hitting them with a smart stuff. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Immediate jump hits them with a stopping bomb. Not a chance here to play. Connects with the throw. Oh, here we go. Player 2 with the lead. Devil's reverse. Medium kick hits. Looking for a good ROI with that back. Okay, here we go. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Oh, the throw connects. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Dangerous range closes in. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? A jump in? Trouble? No! Critical line now? The super hit! It's gonna be enough to kill! Put them on a t-shirt with that finish! Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that! Get up and tell him what's good! It's not over yet! Let's believe it's time for that run back! Medium kick hits. Okay, they trade hits. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? What are they thinking here? That parry may be just the catalyst they need. Trips them up. Looking for more pressure with that detonation. Knockdown. Oh, what a move. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Life lead opens up. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? From up above, Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their grounding. Brings out a bomb. It's cute and hits them with a stopping bomb. But this is going to be bad news. Not much life difference. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Oh, burnout triggered. Oh, the throw connects. There's a change of side. Going on the offensive? Their spacing is so... Oh, putting the cherry on top. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. Puts them on a t-shirt with that finish. Player 1 made all the right moves, and this experience is only going to make them stronger. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Throws them to negate the block. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Still slugging it out here. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Had the radar up and running. The low doesn't connect. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Devil's reverse. Uses the drive rush. What a finish. Great lead on the life gauge there. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Backstep rolling attack? Are we going to see some fireworks here? Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Knockdown and... Snacks him with the back. Looking for more Devil's reverse. Going in. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of Burt going in with Devil's reverse. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. What's next? Just goes for it at this range. Yo, that 2009 callback comes off the tank and scores the win. Player 1 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! Another rematch. These two are really getting into it. Double knee press. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. I'd like to see them use this drive disparity to shift the tide of the fight to their side. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. No good up high. Both of them have entered burnout state, which will drastically change their approach to the fight. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Opts for the hits them with a stopping bomb. Reads their mind and takes the throw. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Oh, burnout triggered. Uses the gauge first. Good heads-up play going for that combo to do enough damage to finish the round. Player 2 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out?
Round 2. Fight.
The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Player 1 was kept on their toes all round and didn't utilize their drive gauge efficiently. You may see them pay a bit more attention to that as we head into the next round. Big opportunity now, and just brushes that off and keeps going. Ups the damage on that by opting to go with bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Knee press nightmare hits him. That's experiencing burnout. Charges forward. Ooh, what a smart throw! Smart play with the throw. Low heavy. They trade hits. Player 2 can't use any drive boost. Got a flatline though. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Takes to the sky. Double reverse. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Looking for a good ROI with that back fix up. Holy! Tries to act quickly but whips the attack. Player 2 thinks we're about to get wild here. Attack hits and they may get another chance. What now? Player 2 can't turn down. Player 1 escapes with a reversal. Reads the jump in perfectly. No hesitation or regret. Hits him with that NSFW. Oh, hits the critical art. They gotta bust out the protractors, bust out the rulers, and think of a plan while this damage plays out. Player 2 can't use it. It is over. Player 2 was definitely sweating during that well-earned win.
comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Interesting. Showtime! Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Explosion trigger. The offense continues. Player 1 has the life lead. Okay, they trade hits. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 1 chases them down. Gets the jump in. From up above. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Lands the forward. Will this super art connect? Knee press nightmare hit! Big super art hit. It's on. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. But oh, burnout comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player 2 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? Are we going to see some fireworks here? In with a backstep roll. Medium kick hits. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. They exchange blows. Back this combo hit, and we got trouble coming. Snacks him with the back. Looking for hits back with the overdrive vertical. Going in. Ooh, what a smart blow. Drive rush to keep it going. Are we gonna see a comeback here? How did they anticipate that jump in? This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. This unleashes some big damage. Barely blocks the jump in. We're just getting started here. Who will take control? Looking for a chance. Ooh, you never know what throw is denied. What a read. They exchange blows. Blanca-chan's here to play. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? What now? Rock super art incoming. Will this super art do anything? They're in range. We're gonna see an anti-air in the clutch. All in with a rush. Ooh, what a smart play. Oh, yo, Rock super hit. The super hit is gonna be enough to kill. Does not leave anything to chance with that super finish. Player 2 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that comeback. Too far for the throw to connect. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Back this combo hits and we got trouble coming. Explosion trigger. The offense continues. Player 1 chases them down. Takes a trip. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. Knockdown. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Where is their opening? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. In there! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight!
Ops for Shadows, Devil's Reverse. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Throws them to negate the block. This may be it. Knockdown and... They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. Barry! Gotta be careful not to whip that beast mode activated, and now they're ready to party! Player 1 is working with slick reactions with a vertical roll. What now? Oh my god, what the closes it out! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Brushes that off and keeps going. They trade hits. Blocks it. Both fighters are raring to go. This is gonna hurt. What are they gonna do? The overhead denied. Player
Bison
one!
wins.
Straight up outplayed them! Talk about a David and Goliath situation.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jumps up. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Good anti-air. What's the play here? Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. He decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. This is a real back-and-forth match this time. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Starting something with the super. Going in? In there! Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Backstep rolling attack? Okay, they trade hits. Can't tech the throw. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Player two has the meter lead. Throws them to negate the block. Shows a medium kick. Very solid corner switch. Looking for a chance. Good job escaping that dangerous corner. Hits him with a stop and block. Jumps up. A parry. Jumps in. Grabs and throws him away. The impact doesn't do anything. There's a change of side. A quick breather. Player one will look to apply pressure. Both fighters planning some devil's reverse. Look at this can lead to some big damage. Turning it right up with a super. Wait, what? Are they actually dead? Are they dead? Oh, they're dead! What a way to close it out! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. From above! It's time for drop them! Here's a Psycho Crusher! Player one, all in with a rush! Player one has the super gauge advantage! Will anti-air in the clutch! Rushes in! Oh no! Rock super hit! Will this be enough to kill?
Your time ends here.
Couldn't finish them off! Can they still take the round? They are done! Player one! Straight up outplayed them! Talk about a David and Goliath situation! It's not over yet! Best believe it's time for that run back! Perfect parry! Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Throws him down. Player two has been really leaning on that drive gauge. All right, what's coming up next? Player two creates a good corner opportunity. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Throws them to negate the block. In a dire situation, KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Tries to set the tone with that charging attack. Checks with a meat, charges forward. In with a backstep roll. Scrapping it out up close. Devil's reverse. Knockout and... Beast mode activated and now they're ready to party. Took him to the corner and a splash. Follow-up. Going in. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Just goes for it at this range. That's not gonna hit. Flatline zone. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round one.
Oh, we're not done yet. Looks like they're both warmed up. Player 2 has the life advantage. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Player 2 chases them down. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. All right, what's coming up next? Down to the wire. Life lead opens up. Sticks the combo. That's it. Psycho power goes boom. Player 2 has completely KO'd. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Drive gauge gap here. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Going in, max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Dashes forward. Links in. Oh, burnout triggered. The low. There's a change of sides. Reversal. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Both players look for something to work. This can lead to some big damage. Both sides getting ready. Plenty of health, full gauges, but nothing stops this train. Player 2 is in a very case or about to get wild here. Attack hits and then may get another chance. Oh, here we go. A parry. Connects with the throw. What's next? Burns the gauge on the super. Player 1 all in with a rush. Punish counter sets the table. Player 1 may be able to pull a step. They couldn't leave that unpunished. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Strings it all together. Backs them into the corner. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? All right, what's coming up next? Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. The jump-in is denied. Takes a trip. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Life lead opens up. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Going in. Super clutch corner switch. Okay, creating some space here. Burn in there! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
In with a backstep roll. Throws them to negate the block. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Player 1 chases them down. It's back with the overdrive vertical. Still scrapping for control of the space. Barely blocks the jump in. Quick breather. Backstep rolling attack. Which way you gonna block? Big throw. In with a backstep roll. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Bends the meters, hoping for a good return. No question whether this super art is going to kill or not. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Who's going to steal this win? Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. That's a counter. Getting up close and personal. Player 2 is barely hanging on to their last bit of drive. Big gauge deviant burns out. Player 1, putting the cherry on top. Things are looking very bleak, but that's gonna leave him rattled. What a finish! Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jumps. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Jump in, finds the mark. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. What's the play here? They're jostling. Will this super art connect? Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position, beats it up with a comp. They saw a path and they took it. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Sneaks in above. Who's going to start things off? Player 2 hits him with a stop and pop. Dashes forward. Back this combo hits and we got trouble coming. The drive impact is denied. Going in. Snacks him with the backstep. Looking for more damage now. Shadow Rock inbound. Ooh! Whip! They're wide open. They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. Oh, raw super hard incoming. Excellent read. Back up the boom. Turning it right up with the super. The big bad here. No way. That win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned.
Show me your worth. I will tame you in due time. Final round. Fight!
Going in, connects with the throw. Their timing was on point there. That perfect parry may lead to something. Devil reverse. Player 2 will need to do a better job of utilizing their drive gauge if they want a different result than last round. This is a bad situation to be in. Player 1 uses the invincibility. Taking chunks out of each other here. Trouble from up top. Nothing stops this train. There's a drive impact. Noticeable life lead is a comeback. That combo finishes it. Player 1 straight up outplayed them. Talk about a David and Goliath situation.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Lots of aggression from both sides. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Jump in, finds the mark. They are battling it out tooth and nail here, with no one having it. Heats it up with a combo into super. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. All right, what's coming up next? Neither of them willing to back off here. Grabs him, a quick breather. Player 2 got him up against the wall, and the stun is there. They need to rely on their instincts here. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Zero drive left. Okay, creating some space here. Experience KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
From above! The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Jumps? Going on the offensive? Scrapping it out up close. What'll happen here? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They trade hits. Barely blocks the jump in. Drive reversal. The throw is tech. There's a cycle crusher. Charges forward. Oh, Burnout triggered. Oh, the throw connects. Smart play with a super art. Player 1 is in a very good spot. Like, got him up against the wall, and the stun is there. Blancacon's on the move. Ugh, puts a bit of stank on that with an overdrive art. What a finish! Who could have guessed how that match would have turned out? Not me. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. The jump-in is denied. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Next up, jump-in finds the mark. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Takes a trip. Player 2 is in burnout. Goes for the super art. Will this super art connect? Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Nice vertical roll there. Player 2 has completely used all of their drive gauge. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 needs to use the cutter KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Opts for Shadow Run. Who's going to start things off? Active combo hit, and we got trouble coming. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Hit them with a stop and pop. Player, this is gonna be bad news. Uses their drive, experiencing burnout. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Psycho Punisher hits them. Kept their composure and pulled out the combo at just the right time. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Manon. Manon. Here comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
The pleasure is mine. My pleasure.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Puts one in the pocket. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Did well to get the buff in there. Condor Wind is fully stocked now. Gilly's neutral game is now even more dangerous. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Solid combo. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1 KO! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Big count baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Transverse, the hit throw connects. Mexican Typhoon! Going in, yet experiencing burnout. Oh, they're in the corner now. This can lead to some big damage. Connects with the transverse to boost their metal level. Raw super art incoming. That's not gonna hit. No, this'll break them. No escaping that. Player 1 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win!
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown. Big, low, reaching heavy. That's some big, juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 2 has the life lead. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Down to the wire. Beautiful setup with that attack. Nice Manejadore, getting those throws all pumped up. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Changes the pace with an aerial. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Rolls in. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight!
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jumps, decides to meet them in the air. Dashes up. They return to center stage. Genius read. Did well to get the buffer. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. What'll happen here? Springs forward with the drive rush. Not much life left, but their drive usage can... Oh, burnout triggered. Quick breather. Player 1, overhead attack. That's gonna leave him rattled. Was hungry for the grab. Yo, critical art now? This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. They got him!
Jeez, that was close!
Final round. Fight!
This can lead to some big damage. Somehow anticipated that throw. Knew the throw was coming. Both fighters look to set things up as they get him with a Euro step. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Pokes with a medium kick. What now? Medium kick hits, crowns him from above. The renverse hits, sends them tumbling. Fire and whip, they're wide open. Hooks them. This is going to deal some big damage. Gets the counter hit. A jump? Oh my god, they just choked it up! We're so close. Oh, come on, kid. Why would you use the super? Oh, putting it all on. Oh, he had it all planned out. Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Doesn't miss a beat, drops him hard. Charges forward. Still slugging it out at this range.
One little please.
Overhead. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Knockdown. KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight!
Immediate jump in. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Oh, they're in the... just go for it at this range. Freezing hot. That increasing metal level is gonna mean more damage and more of a threat from each grab. Player experiencing burnout. Transverse, the hit throw connects. Their life is hanging by a thread. The dot throw is denied. What a lead! Player KO. Player 1 played with a lot of heart to pull off a tremendous win. Definitely one to watch.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Had the radar up and running. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Get right in there. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. The jump-in is denied. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Taking stock. Player 2 in trouble with no getsu. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Lifts them with the wrong pawn. Gets out of there with the back down. Genius read. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Transverse, the hit throw connects. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Gets a risky buff in. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Their life KOs. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Throws up a buff. Impact squash. All in with a rush. Straight to the point. Flips it. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is so Tekosugeki to the face. Does it? Taking chunks out of each other here. What'll be the plan here? Wraps it up with a throw. That was catch as catch can, and you're gonna get in a fight. They're still at it. No one's willing to step away from a rematch. Bumps up. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Trips them up. Player 2 with a sliver of drive gauge left. They may be in for a tough time. Taking stock. Reese gets them. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 1 was completely shut out in that last round. They really need to think about whether to press on with their current game plan or change up their playstyle a bit. Jumps up. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. This may be it. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Goes end-to-end with a blazing hop. Nice damage. But there's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. That back row was huge. Risky up-close scrap still going. Impact finish. It was more than enough.
Lily.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Dashes up.
One little please.
The combo's there. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Plenty of life left in both fights, but a big difference in drive. How can they use this to their advantage? Big counter. Hold your breath. Picture perfect punish counter. Heats it up with a combo into super. Uses the gauge. Candice takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 2 in trouble with no drive. Still slugging it out at this range. Closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. Player 2 with a good start to the fight. But can they keep it up? Jumps in. Are we going to see some fireworks here? But they're going for the super art. Goes end-to-end with a breezing hop. Nice damage. Player 2 won out those close scuffles. And now they gotta have a plan for the next round. We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. What'll happen here? Wall splash into the guard frame. Player 2 goes. Oh, yo! Raw super here. Player 2 can't use any drive boost. Gotta play it safe. An excellent block. What are they gonna do? Block of hit. How did they anticipate that jump in? Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Player 2 has the life advantage. Gets the jump in.
One little please.
On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Taking stock. Big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Knockdown. Gets right in there. The Congo and a super activation. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight!
Smart play with the throw. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Player 1 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. The drive impact whiff. Are they ready to punish? Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Both fighters planning something? Burn out! Expect the tempo of the match to change. The super doesn't hit. Player 1 goes end to end with a breezing hawk. Nice damage. Life lead is there, but still anyone. Oh, the throw connects. Gotta do better than that. Finishes with the throw. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Give me your best shot!
Round 1. Fight!
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Throws him down. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 2 has the life lead. The low heavy hits. Plenty of space between the two fighters. Who will decide to close the gap? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Knockdown.
Sweet dreams!
Not shy with the grab. Target locked and scoop. It's a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Both fighters planning something? KO! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight!
Immediate jump in. Who's going to start things off? Blocks it.
What?
Puts the super armor to good use. Gets the jump in. Hits him with a stopping block. And fold for the throw. That's what they came for. A quick breather. Double knocked them out of the air. Still slugging it up. Overhead attack. Both fighters planning something? Wow, they had them all figured out. Player 2. Ooh, what a smart play. What now? Oh, yo, rock superhero. Flatline zone. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Sees them coming and shrugs it off with the super armor. Reads them. Neither of them willing to back off here. Player 2 has been really leaning on that down to the wire. Player 2 chases them down. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Can't tech the throw? In a dire situation, they can't afford get some. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight!
Goes for the jump in to start. Who's going to start things off? Grabs him. Challenge from above. Neither of them willing to back off here. Jumps. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. And fold for the throw. No escaping that. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Beautiful fight.
Final round. Fight!
Opens with a jump in. Final round. Who will the fighting games off experiencing burnout? The Gladius pries them open, crowns them from above. Player 2 knew the throw was coming. Oh, snap. Okay. No, critical art now. Shreds them with a critical line. Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. Players draw super hard incoming. What were they thinking? Tons of space to win it. There's a drive impact. Screw pile driver. Are you kidding me? Player one has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run. Reads the command grab. Can't tech the throw. Player one is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Taking stock. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize KO? Player two on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Throws them to negate the block. Heavy punch sends them flying. That's a counter. Knockdown and scrapping it out up close. Jumps in. So little life left. Pumps the brakes on the impact. They can set the KO. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
His body of iron. Fight round. Fight.
The last round. It's now or never. Jumps up. All the throws connects. Smart play with the throw. Uses the gauge for a super. Marisa gonna give you the jab. Player two can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Looking for the jackhammer. Oh, yo, Ross super here. Oh man, this is a scary Rick. Solid anti-air. Baits and snares them with a bar of dynamite. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Comes for them with a phallic. Oh, taking them from. Are you kidding me? Player one is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jump. Big throw. Super clutch corners. Goes low with Procella and sweeps them. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Throws them. What's next? The jump in catches them. Takes a trip. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Absorbs down to the wire. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Just goes for it at this range. The super doesn't hit. That's not gonna hit. Javelin of Marisa digs in it. Player two, KO. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Double lariat, and now, who's going to start things off? From up above. He sees him coming and shrugs it off with the super arm. Knockdown and from upstairs. Goes for the jumping. Puts the super armor to good use. A quick breather. A super armor. That's gonna leave him rattled. Brings him back down to earth with the Russian slam. Amazing. Reach out and hug him. You need guts to pull that off. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Start things off with a jump in? Who's going to steal this win? Sees him coming and shrugs it off with a super arm. Medium kick. Barely blocks. Ooh, does him dirty. What's next? Looking for. There's a drive impact. Screw pile driver. There's no escape. What now? Solid anti-air. Ooh, the overhead deny. Will this super art do anything? Wow, that throw did some juicy damage. Noticeable big time whip. Oh man, this burns out. Player 1 is in a very good spot now.
Gladius! Gladius! Like this! You're done!
They are done! Player 2 clinches the win! But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. No one's willing to back down! When is this gonna end? Wow! They have them all figured out! Balance from above! Risky up-close scrap still going. Grabs them. Alright, what's coming up next? Blocks the low heavy. Uses a drive parry against the attack. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Big counter. Decides to meet them in the air. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. They're in the corner and the beatdown continues. They're going for the super art. Each KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Hold on, they go through the super armor. Must have seen it coming. Gets the jump in. Dashes up. Okay, they trade hits. Hits them with a stopping blow. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Gets the combo. Gotta be careful. Boom goes the dynamite. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Impact counter! Oh, that's so sick! Gets the tips with the low heavy. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Open? This is gonna hurt. Big super armor use. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation. Gotta do better than that. Crowns him from above. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Amazing. Cover them with and whip. They're wide open.
Are you get serious? Are you serious?
Will this super art do anything? Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale.
Now you know.
A reaction? God. Oh my God, they just choked it up. The next touch made it. Are you kidding me? Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. No! This will break them. Gutsy and fold for the throw. That's what they came for. Player 2 chases them down. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Was looking for that jump attack. Gets the counter hit throw. Takes a trip. And fold! Yes, the big play does it. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Pushing through with the Gladius. Jumps. Grabs him. Jumps in. Goes for the jump in. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Manages to block the jump in attack. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Level 3 super! Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
Your retreat has stopped.
They're in range. This is gonna hurt. Connects with the throw. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Got him raw critical. What's gonna happen? A clean KO. Nice meter awareness. What a finish! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. The throw is tech. From up above. Player 1 has the life lead. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their driver. The jump-in is denied. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Oh, talk about overextending. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Reads their mind punch super art. Player, the super doesn't hit. Closes it with a classic corner throw. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Balance from above. Neither of them willing to back off here. Sees them coming and shrugs it off with the super armor. Player 2, burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Boom goes the dynamite. It's too much. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. This is... Hold up, they broke through the super armor. Must have seen it coming. Player 2 with the life lead. Backs them into the corner. Throws them to negate the block. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? From up above, in a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Double lariat and now sees him coming and rubs it off with the super armor. Oh god, this is tense. The kick hits! Player 1 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Immediate jump in. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Heavy punch sends them flying. Blocks it. Hold on, they broke through the super armor. Must have seen it coming. They're going for the super armor? They tried to escape into the air, but the Russian slam was waiting. Just goes for it at this range. Spends 2 for the meteorite and absolutely destroys him. Big time whip! Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. There's the soup with the lariat. Fight punch, nothing but air. Doesn't touch the globe. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Puts the super armor to good use. Misses the drive impact. Deftly shuts out the jump in. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Blocks the jump in. Blocks the ambiguous crossover. Gets them. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight.
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? The engagement here will have us dust that off and keeps going. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. You've got to be mindful. Sees him coming and rubs it off with the super armor. Gets him with the anti-air. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Knocks them out of the air. Reversal. Are we going to see a comeback here? This could lead to some big damage. Keeps them out. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Open drops them. The last round. It's now or never. Jump. Solid anti-air. Somehow manages to block the jump in. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Drops that off. With super up, reach out and hug him. Player 2, low heavy. This can lead to some big damage. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with with a level 3 super! Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that! Get up and tell him what's good!
Rashid. Here comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Welcome to the stream.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. What's the play here? Drive reversal's no good. Close them down. All right. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Overhead. Neither of them willing to back off. Knocked down. Throws out a projectile. Lays down a whirlwind. Trying to read each other here? Oh, easy tech. Which one of these fighters has what it takes to close out this round? Uses the drive rush here to sneaks in the throw. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Was looking for that jump attack. Medium quick hits. Beast mode activated and now they're ready to party. Follow up. They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Both fighters just goes for it at this range. Denied. Nice counter. Lays down a whirlwind. Knockdown and good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Going in, fires off a whirlwind. Crowns him from above. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Manages to block the jump. Excellent block. From above. Player 2 blocking that closes it out. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight round. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Final round. Who will the fighting game god face? Charges forward. Fires off a whirlwind. Player 2 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up. Going on the offensive? Player 2 has gotta work some magic with his limited drive. Turns out, connects with the throw. Okay, here we clutch anti-air. Gets the quarter switch. It might be some time for payback. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start all in with a rush. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Great Desert Storm. Come on, kid, why would you use the super? Both fighters are hurting. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Breaking them shins with the low heavy. No hesitation or regret. Hit them with that NSF copy. Down, are you kidding me? Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that one. Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Big throw. Lays down a whirlwind. Uses the parry. Backs them into the corner. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Okay, creating some space here. Uses a fireball to try and establish their pace. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Shout on Earth! Smart decision there. The chip damage was enough. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Nice block on the overhead. Brings out a bomb. It's cute and makes people unhinged. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Experiencing burnout. Player going wild. Perfect KO. They were in full control there. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Nice tech. Are they trying to slow down the pace with the projectile? Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. All right, what's coming up next? They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Side switch with the back throw, looking for a chance to gain the upper hand. Nails the anti-air. Knockdown takes a big get KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Gets the jump in. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Player 1 has the life advantage. Escapes with the reversal. Okay, creating some space here. Going in, lays down a whirlwind. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Side switch in the corner. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. In the corner, that's a big parry. Both fighters planning something? Fires off a whirlwind. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 1 is in a very good spot. What'll happen here? Oh my god, they just finishes with the throw. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The low kick is blocked. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Opts for the throw. What are they thinking here? Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Fireball from very low. What's next here? Got their eye on the air, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. And the throw ends the round. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Throws them. What's next? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Drive reversal's no good. Can't tech the throw. Scores a counter hit with the OD mixer. Lays down a whirlwind. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Drive gauge gap here. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. Gets them with the anti-air. Solid anti-air to continue the corner. Player 1, vertical rolling attack. Get out of here. In your face with the SRK. Player 1, there's a for KO. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Regime. Fight round. Fight.
This could lead to some big damage. It's a good spot to use the super. Player 1 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize?
Coming through. Got it.
Advance the meter. What's next? Uses the invincibility. Oh, yo! Raw super here? Player 2. Still, this is gonna hurt. Oh, here we go. Burns out. Starts with whirlwind. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Clutch anti-air. Keeps him out. Gotta do better than that. Genius read with that. That was a magical shot. Player one, straight up outplayed them. Talk about a David and Goliath situation. They're still at it. No one's willing to step away from a rematch. Grades them from the sky. Charges forward. Sticks the jump in. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 2 has been really leaning on that drive gauge. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or goes for the super art? This is looking bad. What are they gonna do? Throws them to negate the block. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. KO! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight!
Immediate jumping. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must going wild with Shout of Earth. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here, showing some real tenacity. Good instincts to spend resources while the burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to kick. Player 1 has the deck stacked against them. Can they squeeze out a win here? Burnout activates. The throw connects. Lays down you see that? Slips through the opening for the KO. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. From above, nothing stops this train. Were they baiting them into that? Arabian Cyclone hits the mark. Player 1 connects with the throw. They're going for the super art. What are they gonna do? What will they do next? A jump? Medium kick. Oh, now that is a punish. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. They've got about half life left. All the throw connects. Dangerous range here. Gotcha. Things are very tense as this exchange. They were waiting for it. Super out of nowhere. The big range of the competitor is unreal. Perfectly planned, perfectly executed. Player 2 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Fires off a whirlwind. This is the time charges forward. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Blocks the jump in. Trips him up. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. There's a corner switch. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Difficult situation for a throw. Stops the attack by using the drive parry. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Shout of Earth gets him. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jump. How will they take advantage? It brushes that off and keeps going. Goes for going on the offensive. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Knockdown. Medium kick. Jumps in. Close him. What's next? Both fighters planning something? Looking for it. They're going for the super art. In your face with the SRK. Player 1 drops him to half, closing the gap. Drives it back, misses. What'll happen here? Flop. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Dangerous range here. Sets up with the jump in. Changes the flight plan. Reads the jump in perfectly. Starts with whirlwind. This is a critical moment. One chance here may end this match. Player 2. The drive impact doesn't work. Both sides getting flatlines on. Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. In with a backstep roll. Will that drive impact get punished? It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Knockdown. No go for the throw. The jump in catches them. With this super arc connect, perfect time to spend the meter. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Jumps. Finishes with the throw. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? The backstep rolling attack? They hit each other. Jumps in. Starts the push with Arabian Cyclone. Still scrapping for control of the space. Doesn't miss a beat. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Player two, holding, ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Player two will need to play it conservative until their drive resets. Drive gauge is looking bad. What do they do now? Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Ooh, what a smart throw! A quick breather. Player one is Kotsugeki to the face! Getting up close and personal. Anticipated that throw. OD Wolf getting it all on the drive round. What they were waiting for. Flatline though. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
Opens with a jump in? This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Lays down a whirlwind. Throws a fireball. Gotta do better than that. This can lead to some big damage. What now? Uses the invincibility. Rushes in. Raw super hard incoming. Puts both teeth into that super machine. Player burns the gauge on the super. Absolutely relentless. Whirlwind shot. He stars out, but she's gonna start feeling. They are not getting close to each other. Notice what were they thinking? Drops them. This is gonna hurt. There's a burnout. Player two, putting it all on the line. Player two is on. Are you kidding me? Player two has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
DJ. Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Showtime, baby!
Round one. Fight!
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
Hey! Come on!
Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Blocks the jump in, trips them up. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Deals some sick damage though in exchange for some meter. Player two is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is with this super arc connect. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Very solid corner switch. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Grabs him. Both fighters are barely alive. Checks them with a projectile. Throws them to negate the block. Quick breather. Their spacing is so on point right now. Springs forward with the drive rush. They are absolutely yes! Drive impact for the win. Player two with the first strike, but they can't get complacent.
Round two. Fight!
Hey!
Oh, feint? Who's going to start things off? Player one has the life advantage. Manages to block the jump-in attack.
Hey, hey!
They just won't stop switching sides. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Up into the air off of Just Cool. Knockdown and uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around, experiencing burnout. Life lead is there, but still anyone a super art? Player 2, Sunrise Festival. They've gotta nail the inputs to keep this up. Flatlines up. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Open, this can lead to some big damage. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Player 2 has a slight life lead. Turns out, player 2 is looking, this is gonna hurt. Here comes the corner pressure. Low, heavy, but no go.
All in with the rock!
Oh, here we go. Dangerous range here. Closes in. Noticeable life lead. Is the comeback still possible? Raw super art incoming. What a sick punish counter!
Blockout win.
Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Sets up with the jump in. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Grabs him. Player 2 is in burnout. Rock heats it up with a combo into super. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Knockdowns. Recovers from burnout. Ends the round with a punish counter. Living in the opponent's head rent-free right now. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in to start the round. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? From up above, scrapping it out up close. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Player 2 chases them down. Sneaks in above. Oh, looking to ramp up the voltage here. Finishes it with the anti-air. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The jump in catches him. Turns up the heat and cooks them with the combo. Backs them into the corner. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive gets him. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? The jump in is denied. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Brushes that off and keeps going. Rolling Soba. Player 2 delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Still slugging it out at this range. Both fighters planning something? Anti-air drops him. Goes for the jump in. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Links it! Hits him with a stopping bomb. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Super art to show what a PhD and fighters can do for you! This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Put them on a t-shirt with that finish. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Air slasher. Fireball from very long. What's next here? That was a solid anti-air. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Trips him up. Still slugging it out here. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 2 is in, and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Catches them dozing off. Takes a trip. Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 1 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up?
Round 2. Fight.
Rolling Soba. Medium kick hits. Hits back with the overdrive vertical. Gets the jump in. Smart play with the throw. Going in. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. What'll happen here? But experiencing burnout. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Dashes up. Right lead is there, but all in with a rush. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it. There's a burnout. What a finish! Player 1 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. Another rematch. These two are really getting into it. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. No more drive gauge. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. What are they thinking here? Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Pressuring them in the corner. All right. Goes for the throw. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Knockdown. Pressuring the situation with the charge in. Drive lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. In a dire situation, adds a little super juice. What a finish. Great lead on the life gauge there. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Immediate jump in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Still scrapping for control of the space. Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Big opportunity now in this corner. Player 2 will need to play it. Just goes for it at this range. The super doesn't hit. Goes wide and shout of earth. Kept their composure and pulled out the combo at just the right time. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Well-timed corner switch. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. They break things off to take a quick breather. Nice solid counter. Knockdown. Drive rush. Gets in their face. That's some KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
The jump in is denied. Rips the slasher out. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Knockdown and player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Scrapping it out up close. Super hard brushes that off and keeps going. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to tank. Jumps up, drops them hard. Changes the flight plan. Player 2 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. Going in, looking for a chance. From above. One chance here may end this match. Are we gonna see it come? Burns out. Will they? Cashes out the cage right there. Still alive, still alive. Both of our fighters are down and out for the double KO. That was a fight turned round